No, it's like air. Probably. I was afraid it was gonna get me. Jump at me. Did you get scared? I thought Santa scared you.
My glasses fell off in this scared.
Ew, look at that weird, look at that. It like moves.
What?
That tunnel. Does it move for you?
Yeah.
Is this all one? I think it's all one floor.
Yeah.
Oh. Ainsley was like walking on it like she was gonna fall. Why did they make SpongeBob so dirty?
Why is this so trippy?
Because it's 3D. Did you just shake? I can't see you. I know. Look at this. It's trippy. I hope it shows up on my camera how neat it is. Unless you want to be in my video. Yeah? I'm not a turkey. You're supposed to aim at the circles. I don't think so, no. No, Bradley, I got that on camera.
Oh. Go home.
Who knew Brownie could play the piano? Get out of here, Brownie.
Oh,
The gates are clear and then are clear for launch.
Bye-bye.
Wow, you look ravishing. You haven't aged a decade.
Well, death has done wonders for my complexion.
Are you ready to give up your crown?
They'll have to pry it from my cold, dead hands.
That shouldn't be too hard for this group of castings. Let me use you straight for this year's contest.
We're riding with the shadows of the night. So come and touch my hand, you're filled with pride. Surrender all your dreams to me tonight. They'll come true in the end.
Single monsters from the underworld who are here to compete in the monster match. How about monster?
It's a cold tune, like a coffin all to
How
yourself.
kitschy monster?
I said you can't hide on the inside all the pain you've ever felt.
Scary and hungry monster.
My heart, but baby, don't look back, 'cause we got nobody else. We're running with the shadows of the night. So come on, touch my hand, you're filled with pride. Surrender all your dreams to me tonight. They'll come true in the end. No one knows about you. Ooh, when you're making the typical me, and my typical rules.
It's true, I'm a sucker for you. You'll only come out at night, leading hungry tide. But nothing's new, you've seen them here before. Watching, waiting, won't stick with you, but time to open the door.
Oh, here he comes. Watch out, girl, he'll chew you up. Oh, here he comes. He's a man-eater. Oh, here he comes. Watch out, girl, he'll chew you up. Oh, here he comes. Watch out, he's a man-eater.
I want your love. Love, 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 I want your love. You know that I want you, and you know that I need you. I want it back, your bad romance.
I want you to land, I want you to revenge. You and me, we're on a bad romance. Oh, I want your love, I want your revenge. You and me, we're on a bad romance. Oh,
Let's take it back to the graveyard and official anthem of the monsters.
we did the mash, we did the monster mash, we did the mash. It was a great smash, we did the mash. It caught on in a flash, we did the mash. We did the monster mash.
Well, I was working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight. When my monster slab began to rise, but suddenly, to my surprise,
We did the mash, we did the monster mash, we did the mash. It was a great smash, we did the mash. It caught on in a flash, we did the mash. We did the monster mash.
now everything's cool. You're a part of the mash, and my monster mash is the hit of the last. For you, Lily, this mash was just used when you come to our door to the real.
We did the mash, we did the monster mash, we did the mash. It was a great smash, we did the mash. It caught on in a flash, we did the mash. We did the monster mash.
Show mommy your new sweater. Show it to me normally. Model. Give me 80s. Give me 80s themed. You look cute. This is exactly like something I would have wore when I was your age.
Why are they going in through
I don't know. There we go. There we go. Pose. Why do you look drunk?
I'm doing a sexy.
Howdy, here they come. So I filmed all that stuff at Holiday World yesterday, but I realized we never actually talked about the houses that we went through. So the first one we went to was Holidog's 3D Halloween Adventure, which is a mouthful. We just called it the 3D house. And I think it was my favorite house of the three, just because it was kind of trippy and, you know, disorienting, and it had the weird tunnel at the end that you walk on a bridge, but then the tunnel spins and you feel like you're spinning. And we went on that at Ripley's when we went to Disney in 2012, and it's one of my kids' favorite memories. Like, they still talk about that spinning tunnel. So as soon as they saw that, they were like, is this the same thing? So that was the first one we went to. The second one was the Carnival one, Carnival Chaos. And it was kind of scary. I mean, not necessarily for me as an adult, but I feel like if you had a little kid going through that, it was kind of scary. Like, you went through a mouth of a clown, and the sides of it were kind of like a plasticky thing, and it was really tight. Like, it kind of surrounded you and you walked through it. And it was really gross. We did not like that at all. But one thing about all the houses that we noticed was all of the warning signs that they post outside the house. They all said something about live actors, you know, like be prepared for live actors. So we were expecting somebody to jump out at us, like after every corner in every house. No, there was not a single person jumping out at us in any house. So, I mean, which was fine. We didn't want anybody to do that, but we were expecting it. And so it kind of made walking around each corner, you know, tense. And then, oh, and the Carnival House too, that was the one with the mirrors, which we really liked the mirrors. That was fun. And then the last house we went to was the Scare B&B, Marilyn's mansion, which Hadley thought was hilarious. And that was kind of boring. It was just like an empty, abandoned mansion. I mean, there was nothing really themed for it, I feel like. And we didn't like, and I don't know if I filmed it or not, but at the very end, it was like a jail type with bars, like a maze you went through. But the person in front of us had a stroller and a wagon, and, you know, trying to maneuver all these tight corners, back the line up. So we had a line all the way through the jail cells behind us. So, you know, it was supposed to be a maze, but you were just following the person in front of you because of the wagon and the stroller. And I'm not saying anything bad about the people who brought the wagon or stroller in, but I feel like there should have been a sign outside that said, you know, there's a maze with tight corners. You might want to leave your strollers out, just because it would have been more fun to walk through it not knowing which way to go instead of just kind of in a conga line. But other than that, we really like the houses. I mean, definitely would go again. And we're thinking about going again before Halloween weekends ends. Oh, my favorite part of the day was the Monster Mash show. And I wish I'd recorded all of it because it was adorable. They all did great. I loved it. And I would have happily watched it again. You know, me and Matt both this year, we kind of feel like Holiday World isn't like a A+ park like it used to be. And don't get me wrong, it's still our favorite like non-Disney amusement park. But like during the year, it was so crowded and so packed. And the food situation was awful. They opened this, and here's the theory. They opened this new place called Sainsbury Marketplace. Well, they closed down almost everything else in the park, so you were forced to go to Sainsbury Marketplace, and everybody complained about it. I mean, like, I'm on like a couple of Holiday World Facebook groups, and nobody liked it. Like, it was just a general consensus. The Sainsbury Marketplace is awful. If you want, like, say you want chicken strips and French fries, no. You get chicken strips and tots. If you want French fries, you have to go to a completely different line and get it. And it's kind of like a Disney hotel. Like, we stayed at Pop last year and the All-Stars, and I know they have it, but it's a food court situation where each different place has different items. And it works at Disney because they know what they're doing. They move through the lines. And I just don't feel like Holiday World, when you have a bunch of 14, 15-year-old kids working in your park, it just doesn't run as smoothly. And I think we went 3 times to Sainsbury Marketplace. And I mean, it was never less than an hour by the time we got there, got our food, waited for it, went through the checkout, which was an even longer line, and then ate. I mean, it was a good over an hour experience. And you don't get a lot of food. Hadley and I went to the Chinese one once, and I ordered an entree, and Hadley ordered rice or was it new? Anyway, she ordered 2 side items. Her 2 side items were bigger than my entree and side item, and it was super expensive. And anyway, not ideal for the food situation. But back to Halloween weekends, they opened up quite a few of the places that were closed all summer. Like Goblin Burger has been closed every time we've been there. The Snack House over by the Thunderbird has been closed every time we've been there. And so they opened them up, but I think everybody was so excited to see these places that we haven't seen all summer because you were forced to funnel into Sainsbury Marketplace. They were packed. I mean, we went to the Snack House, and the line, like, if you know Holiday World, the Snack House is like right in front of the Thunderbird. The line was all the way almost back to the Thunderbird, and there was people trying to cut, and then they ran out of pork, which is like on half the menu items at this place. And it was, I mean, the food was good, but, you know, waiting 20, 30 minutes to get your food wasn't good. And then we went to Goblin Burger. We went there twice. We went at 2 o'clock and 3 o'clock. So off-peak times for lunch, you would think. No, they were lined up. If you know Holiday World, Goblin Burger, and then there's the restrooms. They were lined up all the way to the restrooms and kind of around them at 2 and 3 o'clock. So, I mean, imagine how they were at lunchtime. So we just left. We're like, you know, we'll just get something on the way home. But still, I mean, it was not worth the lines. And I feel like that has been a problem with Holiday World all summer, has been the lines and just the whole customer care, which Holiday World has been great at customer care. I mean, they are #1 at taking care of people who come to their parks. It's clean. You know, it's like they are proud of how they treat people. And this summer, I just feel like it hasn't been that way. It's missed that. And I mean, it's kind of been disappointing. We even thought about not renewing our passes next year, which, you know, of course we are because we love Holiday World so much. But yeah, I mean, if you go next year, just expect lines everywhere. Just horribly awful food lines. And maybe stay away from Sainsbury Marketplace because I feel like it was just a trap to get you to go in there, and that's why they closed everything down.